What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV, with a boxing video. Some news came through. I guess you could call it breaking news. Mikey Garcia has chosen to drop another IBF title. Remember, he dropped the 140 IBF title after beating Lipietz. Lipietz moved up. He dropped the title. Anthony again, Ivan Baracic fought for the title. Baracic won just past Saturday, so that title has a home. And now, to avoid fighting Richard Commey, he drops the IBF lightweight title, but he still holds the WBC lightweight title. And, you know, it is what it is. He moving up to fight Errol Spence, according to, you know, Richard Commey's promoter, Lou DiBella. But it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Shout out to Mr. Joshua Lang for the donation. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's in the description as well. Or if you got a question, video request, you can DM me on Facebook, or you can hit me in the email for any question, business inquiries as well. But, Mikey Garcia is legitimately thinking about, he's legitimately going through fighting with Errol. I heard February. His brother did an article in Boxing Scene today saying that Mikey sees something he could expose in Errol Spence. And, you know, best of luck to him. This ain't the fight that I want to see, you know, at all. But it's a fight that Mikey clout chase. Mikey wanted. It ain't clout chasing no more. Let me say that. I apologize to Mikey Garcia for questioning him taking this fight. I'm glad that he take the fight. Mikey, one of my favorite fighters out there. But, you know, at the end of the day, Mikey legitimately should have turned pro at lightweight. So, Roberto Duran jumped up 2 weight classes. Shane Mosley jumped up 2 weight classes. You know, it's been done before. I think Mikey Garcia can walk in those footsteps and has the opportunity to beat Errol. I think I said on Corey Lee joint that I gave him a 20 or 30% chance to beat Errol Spence. That's just off the strength of, you know, his ability. You know, some things behind the scenes that Mikey have done that people don't know about to bigger fighters, even though they are in the gym and sparring. But he feels very confident in his abilities, and, you know, he's finally stepping up and taking a risk. And we can't complain about it. I know most people are going to complain about him not fighting Lomachenko right now. But at the end of the day, seems like PBC is sticking it to Bob Arum and a couple of his fighters, because Bob Arum's fighters and Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford can't move without Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Lomachenko can't move without Mikey and Tank. So, well, it's business, you know. You know, everybody want to complain when it's about business, about one fighter. Well, you got to call a spade a spade. It's business. They coming together to make a good fight. And, yeah, I'm interested in the fight. I like both guys. Contrary to what people believe about Errol, I like him. I like Mikey. I think it's a good fight. But it's a growing belief that Errol is, you know, it's not an easy fight. You know, a lot of people believe that Mikey has a chance, skill for skill wise, to expose Errol, but most people believe that Errol will decapitate him. You know, and eventually his size and strength, not his skills, according to people. This is not my opinion, but people I talk to behind the scenes, people think his skills is better. The skill set is better than Errol, but size and strength. Brother Nazim said it. Terrence Crawford said it. His physical nature of Errol Spence will ultimately be the determining factor, you know, and beat Mikey Garcia. But so Richard Commey some love. I talked to his team. They felt that Mikey wasn't trying to fight them, trying to pay them to step aside. But what I heard, the IBF doesn't take step aside money for their fighters. So now he can go on and fight for the title. You'll wonder if it would be versus Bunny Easter Jr. I heard Robert Easter Jr. could be moving up to 140 in weight. So yeah, it's a lot of different things going on. I'm happy with the end result. At least Mikey right now didn't hype people up and thinking he was gonna fight Errol Spence. He actually held it down. He actually gonna fight Errol Spence, and I know people still ain't gonna see it till they believe they're both in the ring. But yeah, I can't. I'm waiting for that fight. You know, I might purchase that fight. Like I said, I support Errol Spence. I support Mikey Garcia through his career. I've been supporting Mikey longer because Mikey been pro longer. But what I'm hearing is that Errol Spence isn't this confident fighter like he exudes, and people behind the scenes don't believe he's actually that good, skill for skill. And people in his team, once again, people putting words in my mouth saying, I don't like this YouTube channel, that YouTube channel, because and I'm traveling that to Errol Spence. That's not the case. That's not the case. I just heard some things, once again, behind the scenes, from multiple sources. Some of the sources, they haven't even talked, don't even know each other. That once again, Errol Spence led the fans to believe he was something that he really wasn't. They say they want all the smoke. It's more than they want some of the smoke. Okay, so let's clarify that. The beef And my problem with Errol Spence is two different fucking things. Two different things. It's not even a beef no more. I let it go. I let it ride out. But that's two different things. And my problem with Errol was that, you know, he misleading the fans, and people in due time, the truth was always revealed to the light. And but like I said, it's a good fight for him. I still support Errol Spence 100%. People, you can't you can't have constructive criticism. You can't call people out no more without people getting in their feelings, man. Like I said, man, these dudes will protect a fighter, a YouTube personality, before they protect a woman, before they protect a child, before they stand up for their dog, before they stand up for their ground that they stand on, before they even protect their job. So that's deep. That's deep. But once again, Richard Commey, I don't know exactly who he's gonna fight. Best of luck to him. Richard Commey is a very athletic fighter. I don't think it was the case that Mikey Garcia was scared of Richard Commey. I think it was the case that he wanted to hold those belts and come back down and fight Lomachenko after losing to Errol, and then fight Lomachenko. I think that's what it was. This is my personal opinion. I don't have any inside knowledge on that. But I think eventually Mikey is going to try to come down to lightweight. I think that's a bad idea. Worst case scenario, stay at 140. But if he does good, beat Errol or competes with Errol and makes it the distance and don't suffer too much damage, then he can stay and compete and fight a guy like Danny Garcia. You know, he can fight a guy like Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? He took a risk, and I think the risk that he's taking is unnecessary. But guess what? You know, greatness, you got to take a risk to reach greatness. You know, do I think in the back of my mind, in my heart, do I believe that he didn't want to fight Lomachenko? Yeah, I think he didn't want to fight Lomachenko, even though I believe that he beats Lomachenko. Like I said, even though I'm criticizing Errol, I believe Errol still beats Terence Crawford. See, people don't hear me, though. They pick and choose what they want to hear. But, you know, I think they're trying to freeze Lomachenko and Terence Crawford out. I think they're aging them. I think they're sticking to Bob Arum for years and years of pain and suffering and lying that he's done to multiple Al Heyman fighters and what he's done to Al Heyman. And one thing Errol said was correct. He said if I was on the side with one belt and they had 3 belts, they wouldn't be trying to fight me, and that's fact. And Mikey don't like Bob Arum. He gave him a garbage contract. He would go on to say for years how Mikey, you know, didn't want to fight the best, but they don't tell you this. No matter who Mikey fought, I heard it was a $300K. He was getting $300K for whoever he fought. He could fight the bum on the street, or he could fight the bum, or he could fight the greatest fighter of all time. He was locked in a contract with a set amount of purse, $300K. That's what I heard the rumor was. I could be wrong. So you can see, you know, after God took 2 years off your prime, okay, you can see why he don't want to work with him. Do I think he could beat Lomachenko? Yes. Do I think Errol will beat Crawford? Yes. Now, tomorrow, next week. But those feelings aren't the same on the Spence camp side. Al doesn't feel the same. Floyd doesn't feel the same way. The Pacific name that said he don't believe he could beat Errol Spence doesn't feel the same way. A very prominent name in his camp. My beef ain't over Errol Spence, ain't with nobody. My beef is the shit is becoming a cult. Fan following for the man. He's an excellent fighter, but he misled the fans. And like I say, man, I don't rock like that. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But best of luck to Richard Commey, and hopefully he retains his first title shot. He lost to Robbie Jr. Then he lost another mandatory a title eliminator after Robbie Jr. to get another rematch with Robbie Jr. versus Dennis Shavakov. They said it was a close fight over there in Shavakov home country. I think it was Russia. Shavakov has since moved down to 130 pounds. Now, Richard Commey, I don't know who he's going to fight. Possibly Easter Jr. if he chooses to stay at 35. I heard he's moving to 140. So I had to give Richard Commey some love in this video. But like I say, man, you know, I'm definitely going to support and pay for Mikey and Errol. I'm a man of my word. I said I would support that fight off the strength for supporting Errol Spence. Like I said, I don't have a beef with Errol Spence. I just don't like the misleading factor. And people just don't understand that. They won't put this and make this about this guy, that way. I respect Mikey Garcia for holding it down like a true soldier, being a man of his word. Salute to him. Salute to everybody supporting what we're doing. Salute to all the brothers over there that's supporting what I'm doing. I'm staying in my lane, doing what I does, talking boxing, talking other sports. And if you don't like it, don't like it, bro. Don't watch my videos, man. If you support it from a distance, from afar, with a subscribe, with a like. I appreciate it, man. And like I said, I'm 10 toes down out here. And I'm the hardest working boxing channel out there. James Brown Boys. Ah! You know what I'm saying? But y'all can follow me on Facebook, hit me in the email. We gone.